All right, some spoiler-free thoughts on The Flash. I've said previously, The Flash is in a tough spot because if it's bad, that sucks. DC can't get a movie right even with a decade of prep time. And if it's good, then it's weird to finally get us excited for a universe you're literally telling us you're about to end. And I think it ends up somewhere in the middle. If you can shut your brain off and ignore the studio drama, the moral character of the lead actor, and the lofty expectations of potentially resetting an entire cinematic universe, then it's a peppy popcorn movie that zips through its convoluted story just fast enough that you don't really have time to think about much of anything except the adventure. It should also be praised that even though it is the millionth movie to have a fast character, it does find some original ways to play out the speed shenanigans that we haven't really seen before. And some of the action, while CG heavy, is so well choreographed I started fantasizing how much better the Justice League could have been with this director. Oh, so this is what their dynamic could have looked like if they weren't all wallowing in slow-mo self-righteousness. Also the name of my punk band out of Bushwick. However, it does suffer from some massive tonal shifts. In the first action sequence, characters are shown with absurd levels of precision over their powers that make it hard to accept anything really being difficult going forward, and there's moments played to cartoon levels of comedy that don't really mesh with the story, also asking us to accept a sincere and grounded central motivation. And while interesting, the story does buckle as each new character introduced sloppily hops on board with the convoluted game plan without question. They just immediately do these cut-tos at the very end of the explanation. Wait, who are you? What do you want? I see. Turns out time travel is real and it could mean the end of everything. We don't have a lot of time. Now, I can't really talk about Keaton's Batman without giving much away, but I was not impressed. But actually for reasons other than my original worry that CG flippy flips would be inconsistent with the Burton aesthetic of the character. Keaton does well with what he's given here, but you'll have to wait for my spoiler breakdown for why it didn't work for me. My biggest problem, though, is that there are these fan-servicey choices here that don't really land the way they're intended. They're portrayed in a style that really mutes the impact that they're hoping for. And while I was never really a fan of the Snyderverse, I was hoping for a bit more of fanfare of a resolution. But yeah, leave me your spoiler-free comments and we'll do a deeper dive soon.